So we're having this conversation, this ongoing conversation about whether or not people who feel like their loved ones have harmed them via their vote are still obligated to receive love and affection and time from those people. Like, if you feel like your loved one voting for Donald Trump has harmed you, then are you obligated to allow those people in your home for Thanksgiving? Are you obligated to go to their home for Thanksgiving? Are you obligated to even still have them in your circle? And the answer to that is no. If you feel like you've been harmed, then no, you're not obligated to do any of that. If you feel like you haven't been harmed, or the harm that you've suffered is inconsequential enough that you can still have those people in your circle, then by all means do so. But this person leaves the following comment. Day-to-day lives are not affected by what you're talking about. If it's bigger issues than that, like abuse or whatever, sure. But to abandon love purely off politics is wild. Day-to-day lives are not being affected by this? Really? A pregnant teenager died after trying to get care in 3 visits to Texas emergency rooms. It took 20 hours and 3 ER visits before doctors admitted the pregnant 18-year-old to the hospital as her condition worsened. She's one of at least 2 women who died under Texas's abortion ban. You think their day-to-day lives were affected by this? Or how about Amber Nicole Thurman? In her final hours, Amber Nicole Thurman suffered from a grave infection that her suburban Atlanta hospital was well equipped to treat. She'd taken abortion pills and encountered a rare complication. She had not expelled all of the fetal tissue from her body. She showed up at the Piedmont Henry Hospital in need of a routine procedure to clear it from her uterus called a dilation and curtilage. I don't know if I said that right, or D&C. But just that summer, her state had made performing the procedure a felony, with few exceptions. Any doctor who violated the new Georgia law could be prosecuted and face up to a decade in prison. You think Amber Nicole Thurman's day-to-day life was affected by this? Or how about the 10-year-old rape victim that was forced to travel from Ohio to Indiana for an abortion? You think her day-to-day life was affected by this? And that's just 3 cases. 3 cases out of Lord knows how many. And here you are saying, well, day-to-day lives aren't being affected by this. I'd say their day-to-day lives were affected by this. I'd say the 2 women that are unalived as a result of this don't have any more day-to-day lives to be affected. And that 10-year-old girl from Ohio is going to be affected for the rest of her fucking life. Yeah, day-to-day lives are being affected by this.